Hello everyone. Hi, I've just noticed we have a very nice amount of Spec points. Hi, hope you're having a wonderful night. JW Shields here, broadcasting live from the garage. Moved to the other side of the screen because it was left this way on the Mafia stream, and if I remember my Gran Turismo user interface, this is where it would cause the least damage. Last stream you couldn't even see the speed. Ah. Anyway, hi. Thank you so much for joining tonight. We are once again in Gran Turismo 4 Spec 2, the fun one. We're in the middle of the championship at the moment, which is why we're starting straight in the garage. If I just hit garage, it just tells me I'm in the JGTC GT500. And if I recall correctly, I got roasted last race, so this promises to be quite interesting. Yeah, we still haven't bought a single car, and we are 32.6% of the way in. So, without any further ado, let's see how we do, shall we? Oh, the echo is horrible. I do apologize for that. What is causing that? Oof. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's 11 laps of Autumn Ring. I'm on first place. I think in this particular case it will serve me to do a qualifying lap. Yeah, you can't see, I'm looking at the screen right now, you can't see tire wear, but that's in the grand scheme of things. That's not that important. Just warming the tires a little bit. I can see all of the other races getting closer. That is not a positive sign at all. Tires are now more warm, so we should be good for our flying lap. Here we go, and we're off. Already making a bunch of it, missed the apex on that one quite badly. Take that. This time do not ramp the curves, well, not a lot at least. Getting wide, too close in here, and speed 0.9 seconds faster, that should help. There you go. Okay, that was unexpected. 3 seconds a lap faster. I'm not sure. I doubt. But it's going to help my purposes, so, you know. Okay, a 116 lap, and I'm qualifying 5 seconds over pole. So, it is positive, and my sworn enemy, the Al Serumo Supra, is on 5th. So, you know, that can take a bit. 11 laps though, Jesus Christ, okay. First timer, and I have a 1.6 second lead, okay. This is an unmodified JGTC Supra, so whatever we're seeing here is at best just the AI kind of nerfing itself. But the AI has already got me off guard a couple of times, so best to not be, you know, a little bit overconfident. There we go. Besides which, the tire temperature you can't see tells me that this is probably going to be a bit of a stretch for these tires. I have no idea why I'm so locked in, it's just, there we go. Yeah, this one seems to be working out a little bit more in my favor. Also, Autumn Ring, you know, it's pretty good. Except for that one license test that we spent like an hour doing and hit, I nearly died. There we go, tires are bright green. Actually, you can see a little bit of the corner of the... Okay. Let's see if we can... There? Aha! Well, let's keep driving. Yeah, this time I'm actually crushing it, so this should work out for us. Oh. 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 Hey. Go under the bridge and then climbing. slowly, almost imperceptibly but surely, and now we're over the bridge. Ain't that nice? Yeah, I'm not sure if I prefer Autumn Rain Mini to this track. Mini is very nice, it's very lovable and, well, have a lot more of ramp jumping, but, you know, this one has its charm, especially the bits that are just mini and that bridge. There we go. Go through there, there, and there. This, this sort of lead may actually work out in my favor, because if these tires start to fail, as I suspect they will, it will be good to have that cushion. NSX seems to have finally fallen to the GTR on the lead on the race for a second. That still sort of works out for me because it's not the Supra, and in fact the GTR seems to have broken up with a little bit of a lead. If we take a look at the minimap. Go. "13 seconds, still not quite enough to do a pit stop. And I'm a little over halfway across the race, and those tires are no longer looking quite as green, are they? It's important to keep the split timers in check, see if he's catching up. Nope, 13.3, he's not catching up, but he's not falling back either. Matching my pace. Over the bridge, another split timer. Okay, 14, that is positive. I forget, this is JGTC, which means that the final race is probably gonna be Suzuka, isn't it? Yeah, I get the sense that it's going to be Suzuka. It's Japan, they love that track. With good reason, too. Those tires are starting to get just a little teensy weensy teeny weeny cooked. And 15 seconds, it's still not quite good enough for me to do a pit stop. Just to press towards the finish line if I'm one lap from it and the tires are just completely fucking cooked. Okay, that one I didn't feel that corner all that good, to be honest. Go. Oh yeah, it's struggling a little bit more. Come on, I just need 3 more laps from you. You're no longer green. Well, no, the front ones are very slightly green. Those, well, I guess it's not green. It's more like chartreuse. The rear ones, on the other hand, yeah, that is quite yellow. The spicy lap, let's call it. Yep, 17 seconds. The gap is stabilizing, I think, as my cornering speed drops. $17.4. Yeah, he's falling back at about the same rate, I think. Couple of jumps there. Down the little left right towards the final lap. Still falling back, quite fortunately. Back tires are now highlighter yellow. Great. Oh, that didn't help. That did not help. This final lap is going to be quite interesting. Yeah, jumping the curve is now a dicey proposition. Okay. Curve here, left, right into our final lap. And as you can see, the lap time has dropped by a second. But then the lap time of the GTR remains consistent. Or at least I'm pressing my advantage at roughly the same rate, so probably they have tire trouble also. No, no, ooh. There it goes, 20.7. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be scrambling at the same rate I am now. That is orange. Carrot orange at that. So this is what I said, this final lap. Is the one where that advantage comes in handy. Oh, there we go. There we go. Good. 1, 2. Yeah, nearly 2 seconds slower on that final lap. The Supra remained in 5th, which should remove it as a risk. Right now I have a 14-point lead, so bit more relaxed for next race. Let's see what it is. Oh, yes. First, this. Thank you. I think this is going to be the final one. Imagine that. I am so shocked. So shocked. Tell you what, let's full ham it. Let's just end it. I think I'm going to be winning that championship regardless. There we go. Without qualifying, that Supra is at the front. Yeah, I kind of missed the track by a little bit there. Not that it served me very much. There we go. Now I just have to hold here. Which is going to be easier said than done, I think. There we go, my tires are going to be much safer on this one. Oh. Okay, there we go. Brake, brake. Final two corners. Yeah, that thing is under a second behind. It really just needs a clear run at the start. Okay, first lap was 2:07.1. I don't think I'm going to do a straight up 2 minute, or a sub 2 minute here. That is what I'm aiming for though. Now I missed the track on that corner. Goodness. Go and there. Oh, went a bit wide on that one. Yeah, that is my advantage. Cooked. That is my advantage cooked again. We're still 2 seconds a lap faster, but yeah. Super tricky S's. There we go. There you go. As good as they get. Go wide and then close again and then... Didn't miss the track on that one. Didn't miss the track on that one either. Okay. It's not falling back. Then again, it wouldn't. Theoretically, we should have the same performance. There we go. I missed the ESO cartoon character that showcased on the flanks of this car. I think they think that even this livery is like nostalgia purposes. Okay, so that went a lot better. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me for a moment. I have a unruly roommate that wants to get out. There we go, and this time he didn't even ask for with any meowing. So, you know. Yeah. Love that annoying little fuzzball. 203, so we have gained another 2 seconds. Supra is still not falling behind. How tempting is it to just drive straight through that one to the next corner. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, that was an acceptable bit of cutting the track. I'm sure Gran Turismo 7 would disagree though. Okay, it's falling a little bit behind. Not enough to break out the champagne yet though. Oh. Ooh. Okay, that was a little bit close. I think that's going to negatively affect my time. Sure enough. 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Nearly a second there. And that's a second to the Supra has gained. Yeah, the thing is demanding perfection from me. Oh, there you go. Nope. Another opportunity for that thing to catch up. And sure enough, there it is. It's not letting go. It's not letting go. Okay. Spoon corner. Here we go. Oh. Going up again. Lock in for this corner. Lock in. Lock in. Just gently. A little bit too much brakes, but you know, I think that can actually go for me. 2 minutes. 1:02, 03. That's actually slower. Final lap. I think it's 2.1 seconds behind. It's gonna be close. Okay, we had our issues here, so got that. Got that. Perfect. And sure enough, it has fallen. It's now 2.6. A little bit more aggressive there. It doesn't work very often. Sometimes I get too aggressive and it just fails. Just live there, no need to hit the brakes. Start line of Suzuka West. Ooh, 3.3 seconds, okay. That was all the difference apparently. And my fastest lap. Oh, wait. That is not the final race, I don't think. Because that wasn't the special, very definitely final race music. Okay. Still pressing home my advantage. Yeah. That's not the final race. Okay. Is it going to be a 10 race tournament? Or an 8? I don't know, I couldn't see it. I attempted to get into the Japan lobby again and it just railroaded me here. To qualify or not to qualify? Not to qualify, let's just send it. The Super is already starting very far ahead, and this time it's a rolling start, so it can cruise speed. It doesn't have to fight through the field. Yep, now it has the advantage that I had last race. Let's see how long it takes us to crush that. Okay. Out of the way, GTR. I have a non-teammate to catch. And I am catching it. Bit by bit. Oh, oh, oh. Doesn't happen for... That's what I get for scratching my nose. First lap, I've dispensed with most of the field. Streamlining this GTR. And we're through. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, 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 oh. Still slid a little bit there. Okay, time. 1.8. Wide, narrow, wide. Slid a little bit, but I think it was an acceptable compromise. I did get close. Yeah, 0.8. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Right, and I'm ahead. Let's see how long I can keep it up. That is not going to help. Right here, slides a little bit, but that's fine. Just trying not to slide through this one. Okay. Go down there. I think in the modern deep forest I just removed that little concretey bit that makes the chicane a little bit trivial. Oop. Curbing went a little bit too far. But I think I got away with it. Oh, oh. I was not in control when that thing entered that corner. Yeah, see this bit. Going into the home straight. There's 115, this is a slower lap, yes. 116.8. Let's try and shave off those 0.4 seconds. There you go. Yeah, I braked a little bit too much on that one, but still. I still think this one may actually shave off the... Oop. The 0.4 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.3. You know what? Close enough. I'll take that. Now with water tires it gets a little bit easier to just navigate through this mess. Through there. Just brake gently here. Oh, there's always falling behind. I'm okay with that. So gonna be 115, 12, 13, 14. Yep, 0.3, we're back where we started. Didn't break that. Oh god. Oh god. Ooh. That is my advantage going. This is a fast circuit. See, the thing is, once again, 4.7 seconds. Go through there, 4.5, yes, it's actually getting closer. I think it's going to be a 120, oh, definitely a 120, oh, what the fuck. No, 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 no you don't. Oh, I can hear you there. It is time for me to break out the race driver's excuses. As you can see, the tires are worn. This of course can have a very detrimental effect on cornering. We have to do that work all over again. Falling back at the rate of 0.1 a second. Yeah, it's not quite good enough, is it? Break. Okay, at the very least we're back in the 115s, and that thing has actually fallen 2 seconds, so Let's just try and be careful. Tap the brakes gently and they'll go for heroics. That little wiggle it does when it's scrambling for grip, that's where if you brake at the wrong time the thing is just going to slide like crazy. There we go. Okay, and onto the main straight for our final lap. That was a 116, so yeah, we slowed down a fair bit there. Then we'll be a little bit faster. Side and okay, that one worked out great. Towards the finish line. It's not going to break the 115.1. 12, 130. It did! Wow. Crazy to do just do that on the fast. On the last lap, 6 seconds between me and the other Supra. So I think we're fine. Yep. $35,000. Moving swiftly on. Okay. How many kilometers? Okay, this is race number 7. So next one is going to be the deciding, is it an 8 or a 10 race? Holy shit. Okay, 9 laps here. How many kilometers have I driven on this thing? 230. Okay, hitting 240. I think we're going to be braking. No, it's at 33, so we're still in 270 odd kilometers. Just getting a little bit wide. There you go. Stop, turn. There we go. Oh, that was close. I nearly pinned it on the wall there. Slipstreaming. Come on. Here. No, here. Yes. Damn it, if it didn't want to pull through. Now we're once again playing the defense game, though in this case the defense game is a little bit easier because we're in a city circuit. There are far less things for me to, you know, just get stuck on, or for me to slide right out of the track. There we go. Goodness gracious me. There we go. Over here the Supra is just going to split off from the rest of the pack, as you can see. Okay, that was a perfect run through that tunnel. I hope somebody clips that because it will never be as good or clean again. There and go up there. Here we're going under the main freeway. Good. And now we're going over the bit we just got under. This one. Well, we just passed. See, I told you it will never be as clean again. Oof. .9 seconds, okay. That is acceptable. I can work with that. No idea why microphone has decided to be as sensitive little bitch today. If you can hear it moving, if not, the monitoring that I have on it is just hilariously dramatic. Because I can't even move near the thing without hearing it doing that hollow noise that microphones do when it plugged into a monitor and you shake them about. Go. Turn around. Perfect. Okay. Okay, we went a little bit wide. This is going to be a slower lap. 100%. Oof. Actually, it wasn't. Show you how much I know. Okay, seconds. Just the brakes as we go downhill here. It's really important to grab the curb. There we go. There we go. Oh. Sorry, I had to move the microphone a little bit. We are on a nice lap number, of course. Narrow, and then we just go wide and let the thing run. All of those tunnel entrances paled in comparison to the one that I did in lap 3. It's a good thing we have video evidence of it. That I may remember that moment and it feels like actual past glories, like those athletes who picked in high school and still watch old film of themselves. Brake, turn there, brake a little bit. And just clip that and then hug this wall as much as you can. Then just let it run wide. Penultimate lap, I think we're going to be entering blisteringly fast. 21, 22, well, at least consistently fast. Oh, there we go. Just a type of brake if you enter from there works much better. Oh. That slid pretty badly there. I just saw the tires. The tires are cooked. So we're doing the final lap and cooked tires. Yeah. 123.9. There you go, and that convoy is much longer than you think it's going to be. Right. Okay. And power. Let's go. Power through. It's going to be a slower lap, of course it's going to be. I have no tires left. Four 4.7 seconds, yeah, it was catching up. Oh, this is going to be the one for all the marbles. And of course, I'm starting to feel a little bit sleepy. I don't know why Gran Turismo brings it out in me. It's one of my favorite games. Yep, final race, 8, and it's Trial Mountain. So I think this is going to work out great for me. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Here we go. We're already off to an auspicious start. Tires are still cold, we have to remember this. The Supra was exactly 2 seconds behind at the time that measure was taken. Sun doubling through the trees and into the tunnel, and now to the rock section. If you see people that don't pick her up, it's an imposter. And there we go, lap 1 done, and I haven't yeeted the car of the Military Mount there. The Supra has actually lost second place. I just was a little bit too distracted to see what had replaced it. I think it's the NSX. Sun doubling. No, it's still the Supra. It's just that it's 7 seconds ahead and I didn't recognize the front end. Holy moly. How do you think a modern Supra would fit here? Because lovely as it is, I get the sense that a racing version based on JGTC is just going to, yeah, it's just going to not work for him. That was pure drowsiness. Come on. It's been an hour. Time for me to stretch. Take a break. If I take a break, I mean just stretch a little bit. Follow the model stretching. Follow the model stretching. Goodness. Ah. Okay, there we go. And keep in mind, I'm just a third of the way completed with this race. I think after 20 years, even with this fantastic HD mod and Spec 2, I may actually be starting to get a little bit bored of Gran Turismo, which is a phrase that I never think I'd utter saying. It's a sentence I thought I'd never utter. No, it is utter. Utter is a small C mammal, isn't it? Or is that a ferret? No, the ferrets aren't. The ferrets don't go into the sea. There you go. There is no time to do off-roading. I have a Supra biting at my tail. Didn't get the car off the ramp. Going up past the cliff of sponsors. And into an actual deep forest. Well, it was at one point, now it's just part of the road network. No. Oof. The stretching didn't work. Time to break out my secret weapon. I'll put you on mute for a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, for the remainder of this race, I am going to be standing. It's much more difficult for me to fall asleep standing up. Not impossible though. I had that happen once, it was very awkward. Okay, so it was faster than the other one. And the Supra has fallen behind a little bit, but it's not enough. Right. Also, slight mic adjustment. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the boom mic arm is relatively inexpensive, and it sometimes feels like it. Can't be helped. go, back into the tunnel and the rock section. That wasn't me falling asleep, that was just incompetence. We're about to start a very nice lap. Everyone get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Nice. And that was still my fastest lap. So this seems to be working out pretty well. Sorry. Unfortunately, all of the racing soundtracks are copyrighted, so that's not gonna work for us. And I haven't figured out how to replace the music in the game. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is the one where I came out all incompetent. Not this time. To go into the gravel here. Just gingerly. There we go, we can take this one flat. 25, 26. Standing up has taken 4 seconds out of my lap time, and all I needed to do was get a standing desk. Thank you. Standing up. Standing up. It's the new sitting down. Ask your doctor if standing up is right for you. There we go. Break, break, break. There we go. Okay, and little bit of a jump there. Other super is 5 seconds behind. And that was even faster. This one is not going to be faster. I've already missed a couple of apexes. There we go, and the tunnel, we still have 1 lap left. Yeah, I think that if I want to continue streaming Gran Turismo, I should probably do it a little bit earlier. Either that, or take a nap when none of you are looking. Go through there and 25, 26, yeah. This one was lower, much to the surprise of no one. The tires are now fairly worn, so there's no attempt heroics. Let's just have a nice fun, relaxing final lap of the JGTC 500 tournament. We're about to get a shitload of money and a randomly selected prize card, which don't tell anyone, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be shite. Or at least that's what I think it's going to be. I have no reason to believe that to be the case, but yeah, the Bulls have been rather terrible this particular run. Okay, here we are about to get out of the rock section, and from there on it's just 15 seconds of nearly being flat out. Or if you're brave and odd, just do it completely flat out. 23, 24, 25, 26. In within a shout. Perfect. Let's see. How long did it take to do? 9 seconds. 9 additional seconds. Okay. Our final ranking. 76 out of a possible 80 points. That means I got first on every race apart from one. Yeah. This Esso Supra has actually earned its keep, so good for it. Good for it. Right, let's see. 35 grand on that. And hell yeah. That pats the wallet a little bit. And now, for the random part. Be good, be good, be good. No! What the fuck? Okay. Look. One of those in real life? As a sort of classic that you can daily drive? Yes, perfect. But why do I keep getting the shitty ones? Ah, fuck me. Well, don't actually. The game is doing a perfectly good, reasonable job doing that. Now, let's put this desk down. Putting you on mute for a bit there. Let's see what we can do with that Civic. You got a rally car straight out of the Sunday? Congratulations. Holy shit, thanks for joining us today, bud. Yeah, the Bulls have been a little bit shit on this one. However, I think if we bolt a huge fuck-off turbo to that Civic, we can do the Japanese Compact Cup, and I think there is a Civic Championship. Unless it's a Type R Championship, I'm not sure. Let's see. No, that's Toyota. Goodness gracious, it is late, isn't it? No, it is a Civic race. So, first things first. No, not that. Let's start the track randomizer again. Let's go to the garage, let's pull the Civic. Do I have another Civic and I just forgot about it? I don't think so. Though I have a city, which amusingly makes an awful lot more power than the Civic. Right. Well, we're a little bit flush with cash at the moment, so let's see if we can do a little bit with this thing. No. Yes. Right, so those Civics, they're already very light, but let's dump another 30 kilos off of it. Oh, they really didn't expect anyone to be tuning this thing, didn't it? Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. 149 there versus... I know what you're trying to do Gran Turismo 4. Sports tires, of course. Those are necessary. And a chip, because, well, you know, it's a car from 1979, of course it has a chip on it. We are going to try for the Civic race first, because that track randomizer is on, and that one switches off automatically in championships. Also, it would be hilarious if I actually get a fun prize card from this. Oh, no restrictions, I should have bought racing tires. Damn it. Okay. Let's see how this goes, and if it fails, we can get racing tires for this thing. Twin ring? What do we get instead of twin ring? Okay, fair enough. Special stage route 5. That is the long version. We do have one Type R, but I think we'll manage. Oh, absolutely we'll manage. I may have overdone it a little bit. Oh, and would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen. On the Twitch chat, we have our Clanker offering us cheap viewers. Do you want to get banned really quickly? Click this link. Oh. Okay, I have the power. I don't think I have the suspension. Either that or I'm trying to drive that like this, like that racing Supra, and it's costing me dear. Okay, we've overtaken one. Oh. Sorry. Of course, the Type R has stormed into the lead. Civic SI from 1983, that is basically a CRX with a slightly heavier body. Oh, this thing is not happy with its newfound power. Okay, there we go. Boost. Type R is still pulling away a little bit. No, I'm gaining. There we go. There we go. I'm going to hit the ramp limiter. There we go. No. For a moment there I thought I had it. Thanks for pushing me out, bro. What the hell? This is way more fun than the JGTC. Come on. Come on. Have you here? Oh, oh. Yeah, it seems like the AI was set to push and damn the walls, but hey, we did get a little bit of a boost. There you go. Speaking of this Civic, I didn't actually watch the new Chainsaw Man movie. I just saw like the trailer and a music video. The algorithm was desperately trying to get me to watch that thing. And I noticed for a moment they had one of these apparently on one of the big fight scenes that thing has. Except it was a wagon and it had wood paneling on it. And I was like, goodness. I never thought I would see that on a modern anime feature film. Okay, this is not usually how it ends up in those races. That orange Civic always gets in, and it's always last place. Not today, though. Amazing what a huge fuck-off turbo is going to do to it. Alright, let's see. There we go. Okay, you wanted to give us midfield. What do we have instead of midfield? Please don't be special stage Route 5 again. Actually, not that bad. Good pull, good pull. This time the 98 Civic Type R is in first already, so it has a bit of a run-up. Autumn Ring is more technical, so less chances to use the boost. And I have the 01 Civic Type R. We'll see how this one goes. Okay, one of the initial D Civics. What? There we go. You don't see that particular model of Civic in real life anymore. I used to see it a lot when it was a kid, before it was bought by everyone and modified to within an inch of its life. Oh. Damn it. And the fun part for me is that despite being the size of a shoe, it has a split folding tailgate, like a Range Rover. So you just have a little bench if you need it. Okay, come on 83, give me a chance. There we go, thank you. Are you going past? Yes, you are. Right now I have to deal with those two, and those two have stormed ahead. 3.5 seconds, and I just have a lap that lasts about a minute and a half. That's not going to work out well for me, is it? Okay, 2.6 seconds. Oh, oh. Yeah, I have the power, I just don't have enough tire to put it down. And I have way too much suspension travel. This thing is just cornering on its door handles. Right, 2.6 seconds. Yeah, let's fit racing tires into the thing. Let's see what happens. Come on, it'll be fun. Come on, load, load. There you go. Whatever it takes so that we don't actually have to buy. Surely that's going to be enough. It's 12,000. It's 12,000 between them, yeah. Anyway, what I was about to say is whatever it takes so that we don't actually buy any car during this run. I'm only doing it with price cars as far as I can do it. Oh, I don't have the 01 Civic Type R, so that's going to be a little bit sad. And apparently the tires only got me 3 additional A-Spec points, so I don't know what they did on this mod to calculate that, but whatever it is, that calculation is messed up. I'm still cornering on the door handles, but I should have just a little bit more grip. No, in actual fact I have quite a lot more grip. Racing hard tires should be good enough when the vehicle weighs almost nothing. Brakes. No, there. Oh, and it's the red 90 Civic that is at the front. Okay. Let me through. Let me through. Come on. Come on. Be a lot cooler if you did. There. Also, I spent those 10,000 credits on the racing tires, and I'm going to use them on this race and the next one in this championship, because if memory serves me right, and I'm not sure, we'll check in a bit, the Japanese Compact Car Championship wants standard or sports. So this one's could wind up being just a bit of a waste. They do set up really well to just enhance the turbocharger. Oh, yeah, it's front wheel drive. If you brake mid corner, that's what a front wheel drive car does. Jump, jump, jump. There we go. Perfect. And it only took a couple 100,000? No, not a couple 100,000, a couple dozen thousand credits. Let's fucking go. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, this one. I actually like Deep Forest as a track, so there's a very good chance that whatever it is that it throws me is gonna be worse. Come on, give it to me. Oh, no, no, this is good. And, as if I needed something to test it, the 01 Civic Type R is front and center, so it's going to get a clear run. I have to go through the field. Okay, let's go, let's go. That 01 is worth an additional A-Spec point. Côte d'Azur, the Mediterranean, has been lovingly rendered. Oh, an auspicious start. Come on, you can go. Come on, come on, come on. If you see the minimap, the other type, the 01 Type R is miles ahead. Still haven't gained a single spot. Okay, there we go, 1. Three. Oh. I see it, it's going down the chicane. Okay, 4. Oh. That car has just a wonderful engine, Jesus Christ. Whoa, okay. You're really fucking far away. Turbo, no, or no turbo, that one is going to take some doing. And that is not helping matters. No. No, that isn't happening. We are going to enjoy a nice cruise on the circuit and settle for second place. Because even if this thing is faster, it's not 8 seconds a lap faster. Though I have actually gone way past the deluge of the older Civics if you see the minimap. Okay, 7. Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening. Nine, it actually got a little bit worse. Also, note to self, put cell phone on mute. Right, I kinda want to try again on this one, but mostly because I think that, here come the racing driver excuses. I think that there are a couple of mistakes there, and contrary to on other races, I just had a little bit too much grip. Can you imagine that? Okay, we're gonna give it another go. If it doesn't work, we're going to go to the Compact Car Championship. Because, well, I don't want you and my other viewer to be stuck here. Right, so the other Civic immediately starts pressing its advantage. Trying to do the same. Okay, so this is better, this is better. It's just 5 seconds. Which is less insurmountable. But it just takes off on the straights. Goodness gracious me. Still, I can see it. I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on the on the stream, but I'm close enough that I can see the explosions from the exhaust pipe. Oh, 3 seconds. I am actually gaining. Slowly, but I am. There he is. All I need to do is to not screw up on this next lap, which is a tall order. Just let the tires carry me through. Oh, this is much closer. Okay, just a second. Can I slipstream it? I don't think I can. Come on, I'm running out of track, I'm running out of track. Oh, 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 oh. Hit the wall, yes. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, I just need to hold him off through here. I'm actually gaining. Yes, 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 yes. I honestly, truly didn't think I was able to do that. Good. Good, 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 good. Now, that is enough for it to be its own reward. But we also need to get some money and a price car. Come on, come on. You have got to be kidding me. Shit, the airport. Oh, God. Well. That race was its own reward. I'll just be real. Yeah. Okay, moving swiftly on. Yep, it demands standard or sports tires. I think I have the power to, disable the randomizer. Fit it with sports tires. I should have enough power to at least put on a decent challenge. But I don't know, let's see. There is a Vedsaris Turbo. Cyan I think I could, let's see. 5 points, yes. Okay. Even without my tires. I'm guessing those two Vids slash Yarises are going to be the sticking point. In the meantime, I have lightweight, decent tires, a turbo the size of a trash can lid, and gearing for about half the power that I now have. Okay, still sliding a little bit. Come on, you can do it. And yeah, it's a 5-point race. 4 of those points are that Yaris. Same as it usually is on GT4 Spec 2. And in this one I don't have the superior grip to see me through. Okay. Oh, that Yaris does sound angry. Two corners left. Well, one corner and one hairpin. And there we go. Right, so a couple more races like that. One of them is Tsukuba, so that one is going to be interesting. Autumn Ring Mini, okay, yes. I can really dig this track. That was a good run at full boost. And now I have to deal with those two. Three seconds. Oh god. You just leave that first place alone for a bit. They rack up a huge lead. The short gearing is helping. Come on, Blue Yaris, make a mistake. Make a mistake, do the honorable thing and make a mistake. Go wide, hit the grass, do something. Do something and let me through. Okay, that bounce has just cost me the race. Second by exactly 1 second. Right. So here's a fun fact. That little percentage counter that we have in the garage, it doesn't it doesn't count races that you end up in second or third or whatever. So if it's on like 33% right now, we can bump it 1 or 2% just by replaying these things um, and getting first. Ah, here we go, Sukuba. A match with the Vitz Turbo. This track's these races are too short to justify the qualifying, so Rob, the good thing about Tsukuba for my particular strat with this thing is that it does have a huge straight, well, comparatively huge. Called fuck's sake, move out of the way. I have bigger fish to fry than you two. Fish that are now 4 seconds ahead thanks to your bullshit. Okay, we've knocked down a second. It's good, the straight can actually work out. Just need to catch up. Yeah, basically the only point I'm catching up is on the straight. Have we knocked out an additional second? Yes, we have. Well, nearest makes no difference. Yeah, if I don't overtake him here, I'll have to do qualifying for the other races, which, depending on the track, maybe as long as the race. Catching up, that's 2 seconds. Don't think it's gonna be enough. Yep, I'm doomed to qualify for the other ones. Ah, god. Okay. Can't be helped. Right. So, next race is 2 laps of Deep Forest. Don't want to take any chances. So, as predicted, the qualifying is going to take as long as the starting race. Okay. Yeah, we're putting the work in for this one. Let's see. Final corner, sliding a little bit. Which is probably going to ruin the starting speed for my flying lap. Which starts now. Very gently turn right. Actually, don't even turn right, just let the car handle that thing for you. Flip the corner. While they're doing that, just a tap of brakes. The incline is going to do most of the work for me. 3 seconds a lap faster, yeah, sure. The other advantage of qualifying is something that we're going to say in a minute. If all goes right. To the tunnel. Much easier on this particular one because I don't have a race car to fight with. There, that was a very bad place to drop down to second. And yeah, first. It claims I'm 11 seconds a lap faster. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Oh! Well, apparently the standings are more or less as I expected, with the difference that I hoped that the vids would end up 1 or 2 spots down. As you can see, it has the advantage right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to win the championship even if I get first on those. But now that it's me who has the clear run, I should be able to at least guarantee a first place. Oh god, what if this one is the one where the final race is just a single lap of Tsukuba, at which point right, the qualifying would take longer than the actual race. Little bit of error there, and just sliding a bit, just like in qualifying. There you go. Okay, and perfect. I'm still locked in. That yard is given what it is on the track. If I just spin out a little bit, yeah. Right, we get air here again. Yep. Little bit of a drift and oh, it was just a 4-race one. So yeah, I lost that championship. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, 32 points. It gave me it gave me first, okay. You know what? Fair enough. We can both be first with the blue Yaris. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. The Compact Car Championship. Is it going to give me a good car? Oh. So it was a hypothetical first place. Well. This is what I'm calling it tonight. 34.6%. And still without buying a car. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have unfortunately made it to the end of our time tonight. It is now that time where I have to decide between passing out in front of you or passing out in my bed, and being honest, I want to spare you the snoring. At this moment, I would just like to say thank you so much for watching. I'm JW Shields. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, follow my blog, which is updated very infrequently, or follow my Twitter, which is updated never. We are going to be here again on Saturday night to... Actually, I'll still keep it a surprise. Well, yeah, and because, for a change, I actually have a you and my other viewer. Let's see if we can raid into someone on Twitch. I have no idea how to do this, so brace yourselves. Who is streaming right now that I would actually care about? Let's see. Filter by tag. come on, someone that I know has to be streaming at the moment. Not you, not you. Goodness gracious me. Oh, what? You know what? Heck it. You and I are going to go right ahead and watch Pippa for a bit. She's just chatting for now, so you know. Until we see each other, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you all very, very soon.